Hi there, welcome to my channel. Today we are talking about something very interesting. You don't want to miss this, trust me. It is how to fake it till you make it, all right? First up, I need you to understand that there's absolutely nothing wrong with faking it till you make it. You know why? Life is all about appearances. There's nothing wrong with you preparing for the kind of future that you desire for yourself. And in this case, I am talking about a successful future. A lot of people that are successful today faked it till they made it. Yes, and faking it till you make it is not about telling a lie. It is just about putting up that appearance, at least in the meantime, before your success comes. My name is Chris and you're welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, this is a good time to do so. Please don't forget to turn on the notification so that you will be one of the first people to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Are you ready for the show? I am ready, so let's dive into it. The first tip on how to fake it till you make it is to believe in yourself. Do not underestimate yourself. I will take that again. Don't underestimate yourself. The fact that you don't have money yet doesn't mean that you are nothing, okay? You are something, you are somebody, and you matter. A lot of successful people today were not successful yesterday. Their success happened in one day, and yours is also going to happen. All it takes is one day. So I need you to believe it, because if you don't believe it, your faking it is not going to be believable. I mean, if you don't even believe what you're doing or what you're selling or trying to portray to people, how do you expect those people to believe it? So the first step to faking it till you make it is to believe what you are doing, okay? Believe that you are enough to live the kind of life that you desire. And in this case, we're talking about success, we're talking about wealth and riches, okay? So understand that you have everything to be that rich man or that rich woman that you want to be. It's all about the mindset. If you believe that you have it in you, it will begin to radiate from within. So own it like you truly mean it, okay? I need you to drop any doubts that you might have within you, okay? Drop it, okay? You have what it takes to pull this off. If you believe it, I can assure you that you will be successful at it. And it's just a matter of time before everything begins to fall in pleasant places for you. The second tip on how to fake it till you make it is to set specific targets for yourself. Don't just start out without a well mapped out plan, okay? You need to plan properly, because it's not as easy as it seems, okay? If you want to fake it, you want to be sure that one, you are believable and that you are doing it right. So set timelines for yourself. What do you want to achieve within a particular time? In 1 month, in 2 months, in 3 months? Where do you want to be? What do you expect to have achieved? You need to do that because it will motivate you to work harder towards what you want. It will help you to hold yourself accountable, all right? Don't be like every other person just faking it in town, because if you do that, you will end up faking it for several years without any tangible results to show for it. So set timelines, set targets, okay? And as you achieve your targets, celebrate yourself, okay? Give yourself a pat on the back, okay? And keep it going. Those targets are very important, because when you successfully achieve every target, you are reassured that you are doing something right, that you are getting it right. This is very important, guys. Don't just set out to fake it till you make it without holding yourself accountable. You need to tell yourself that, you know what, in the next 5 months, I hope to have achieved this. Okay, I hope to have, be rolling with some kind of people. I hope to have moved to a certain area. I hope to have a certain amount in my bank account, because at the end of the day, you are looking for results. And if those results are not coming forth, it means that you are doing something wrong and you need to change it. All right, set targets for yourself, little milestones. All right, because if your goal is to be up there, in life, and you just set out hoping to be up there, all of a sudden, no, that is not going to happen. And you know what? You will get discouraged. You will, because it will take time for you to get there. But if you set little milestones for yourself on the things that you want to accomplish on your journey of faking it till you make it, then you will begin to have little victories. And these victories, my friend, will spur you to go harder for the kind of life that you desire. The third tip on how to fake it successfully till you make it is to study the people living the kind of life that you desire. Listen, whatever it is you desire or whatever it is you're faking right now, there are people living that reality. It is their reality, okay? It's not a facade. So to pull this off successfully, you need to sit down, identify those people, and study them. Study how they behave. Study what they do. Study what a day in their life looks like. That way, you will know exactly what to do. You can't just set off faking a particular lifestyle when you have no clue of what that lifestyle is all about. You need to put in some work by studying, okay? In this situation, you need to find a mentor. No, I'm not saying you should contact people. Don't contact anybody. Just study them from a distance, okay? How does that man, how does that woman behave? How do they live their life? How do they act? The whole essence of having someone to mirror is to ensure that you are on the right track. You can't just be doing this on your own. Because if you're doing it all by yourself, you can't tell whether you're getting it right or not, because there is no measurement. There's nothing to measure your performance or your progress against. So you need to look for people within your space, within your niche. Get some clues from them on how to go about yours. If you can study those people adequately, you pay close attention to them, trust me, you will be just like them, at least in the way that you behave, okay? And studying people who are already doing something is one way to never go wrong, because it is their reality. Whatever they are doing is what is obtainable in the field, okay? So look for people around you within that niche that you are and begin to study them so that you'll be sure that you are not doing something wrong. We're still talking about how to fake it till you make it, and the fourth tip is act and look the part. Now this is very important, okay? You can't go wrong with this. You need to pay attention. Earlier on I said that you should study people within your niche, right? The whole idea is in this point, okay? Now that you have studied those people, you have an idea of what they look like and how they behave, isn't it? This is the time for you to put it to practice. You need to look the part. How do those people look? If you're faking like you're rich, acting like you're rich, then without being told, you need to know that you need to look rich. But there are different ways to look rich, isn't it? Of course there are. So now that you have studied that person in your niche, you should have a specific idea of what their own definition of rich or wealth looks like. Do they look classy? If they look classy, then you have to do classy. Do they look bougie? If they look bougie, then you have to do bougie. Listen, guys. You need to look the part according to how the people who are already there are doing it, okay? Don't just spend money buying random stuff just because you want to look rich. No, You might end up wasting your money. Oh, yes, you might. I have to be honest with you, okay? If you don't look the part, everything that you're doing will be a waste of time because nobody will believe you. One of the benefits of looking the part is that when you show up, people will know that someone has arrived. All eyes will be on you because someone has arrived. That is the idea. Oh, yes, that is the idea. Okay, so you need to put in effort into getting all the clothes, the shoes, the whatever that you need. If it means saving some money to get them, then you have to save that money. Remember, it's an investment. Oh, yes, this is an investment because if you're able to pull it off successfully, I can guarantee you that you will make your money back and a lot more. Because in the long run, it will begin to pay off. I tell you, it will. Okay, look the part. You can't go wrong with this. Look the part. If you have to be stylish, then be stylish. If you have to be conservative, be conservative. Just ensure that you are in line with your mentors. Okay, don't overdo it. You don't want to be overdoing it because people can tell when you are overdoing it. So much of everything is bad. Don't show up looking like a drag queen just because you want to look rich. No, that is why you need to find people to, imitate. People that are already living that lifestyle so that you will not go wrong. And the second part of this point is acting the part. Rich people act a certain way. You need to know that. Because if you're looking all fantastic and all fabulous and you're acting like, I don't know, some local person, it's going to backfire. They can tell that this person is from the hood. This person is from some unknown village. Yeah, they can tell. So while you're looking the part, you need to complement it by acting the part. Act with grace, act with class. Carry yourself with class, style, the way you walk. You need to devise a new way to walk. Don't just walk anyhow. No, come on. No. While the people have a particular way that they walk. So you need to, again, study them, all right? Change your step. You need to act like you own the world, like nothing is happening. When you're so wealthy, you have very little reasons to be worried. You're calm. Nothing is happening. Listen, act the part, okay? Do the studying. Study how to act. If you don't know how to act classy, you need to learn it, okay? So that when you show up, when you're mingling with people, you will not be out of place, okay? Because if you don't act accordingly, it will show. You are going to get caught, all right? You don't want people to figure out that you are just trying to fit in, okay? Act like you are the show. Act like this is where you belong, Carry yourself up. You know how it is. So that is it. Act and look the part. And when you do those correctly, everybody will believe you. Everybody will believe you. And in no time, you'll get used to it. You'll get used to it. And when your breakthrough happens, when it comes, you will already be used to it. Yeah, you won't have to start learning from scratch. It will already be a part of you. The fifth tip on how to fake it till you make it is to upgrade your social network. Listen to me, guys. Your net worth, is as good as your social network, okay? If your social network is zero, then you are zero, okay? Stop mingling with low lives, okay? How are you going to become rich? How are you going to become wealthy if you only mingle with low lives? How? You need to do better. Come on. You need to mingle with the rich, mingle with the famous, okay? If you want to be rich and successful, you need to start mingling with the rich and successful. That way, somehow, their lifestyle, their wealth will begin to rub off on you. Okay, if you want to be famous, you need to mingle with the famous. Okay, just by hanging out with them, by rolling with them, you will gradually step onto the limelight. Imagine that there are paparazzis around and you're with the famous guys around. you will end up on the blogs because paparazzi will take photos of them, and somehow, because you were with them, you'll be in the photos. Unless, of course, they want to crop you out, which is impossible in some cases. They're only going to end up ruining the photo, right? So they have no choice but to leave you in the photos. Guys, you need to, trust me, don't forget this part, okay? Look for people in that class that you want to belong to and find a way to mingle with them. Remember, if you're already looking the part and acting the part and you know everything that you need to do to belong to that circle, it will be easier for you. It won't be a problem, okay? All you have to do is to position yourself strategically, all right? Where do rich people go to? Where do the famous guys go to? Go there. Yeah, go there. Don't let anybody stop you, okay? Go there. If it means get crashing, you have to get crashed, all right? Don't let anybody stop you from your destiny, because this is your destiny. Don't listen to anybody telling you otherwise. Just go there, go there, go there. You have to go there, okay? Do everything you can. And while you're going there, remember to look the part. Look like them. Because if you look out of place, you're just going to look like the messenger around. You're going to look like the house help. And you don't want that to happen, okay? Because they're not going to pay you any attention, all right? Make sure that you're well dressed and you're strategically positioned in those gatherings, art exhibitions, you know, the cool stuff in town. Those are the places that you need to go to, and then gradually begin to mingle with these guys. And when you're mingling with them, remember, you are what you want to be, okay? Where you're coming from or where you are right now is irrelevant, all right? The lifestyle that you're desiring is the lifestyle that you have to portray when you are interacting with these guys, so that they will have a feeling that you are on the same level as them, okay? Talk with grace, speak with panache, all right? Don't be everywhere blabbing. No, don't be a chatterbox, okay? Talk with class, all right? You know, take your time. That's how it works, all right? And gradually, my friend, I tell you, your social network will begin to grow and grow and grow. It doesn't matter what anybody says. They can call you a social climber. Who cares? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how you got there. Remember, you're not doing anything bad. You're not hurting anybody. You're not stealing from anybody. You are only faking it, okay? And there is nothing wrong with faking it, because eventually you will make it. And when you make it, faking it or how you faked it will be irrelevant. I tell you, my friend. The sixth tip on how to fake it till you make it is to begin to live that experience. Now you're almost there, okay? You need to gradually begin to live that experience. The rich lifestyle. You need to start doing the things that the rich do. The cool stuff, all right? You need to take yourself to cool places. Well, you might not have so much money to do it on that scale or that level that they do it, but you can do your own on a smaller scale. The whole idea is to have that experience. There are two things that will happen when you begin to live the experience. The first is that you will have even more opportunities to mingle with the rich and mighty. And the second thing is that you will have better understanding of how the rich lifestyle works, of what it feels like to be rich, of what it feels like to be wealthy and influential, okay? You need to live the experience, because if you don't live the experience, you will never, ever be able to tell what it feels like. You will never understand, okay? You need to, okay, so that when you're interacting with your new friends, remember your rich and famous friends, you will have something to talk to them about. You can relate to the things that they are talking about. Start living the experience in any way that you can, all right? Take yourself out to that fancy restaurant, okay? While you might not have so much money to order the most expensive dishes on the menu, but you can order something, I mean, even if it's water, right? It's something, I know. Just order whatever it is you can order and just live that experience. Enjoy that experience. Enjoy that moment. Because the more you live that experience, I tell you what, you are attracting that lifestyle to yourself. It will no longer be a fantasy. It will become a reality. Well, it might not have happened yet, but as you're living it gradually, you are pushing it to happen as soon as possible. And I tell you what, the moment your life begins to reflect the kind of life that you desire, it's only a matter of time. Not so much time, short time for everything to happen at once. Life is for the living. If you want something, go for it, my friend. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. If you have to fake it till you make it, why not? After all, you're not doing anything wrong. You're not committing a crime. You're not hurting anybody. You are just living your life. So if you have to fake it properly. That is the thing, because if you don't fake it correctly, you might not get the desired result. Okay, keep dreaming, keep believing, and keep pushing. Take a look around my channel. I can assure you that you will find lots of interesting videos. My name is Chris, and it was nice making this video for you.